I'm feeling extremely excited. I think the environment just in Ivey alone is really lifting right now, and I think the students are really excited for their first HBA 1 case competition.
So I really just want to go learn and develop my foundation from all the different learnings I've had in the past.
I think what excites me most is just getting to work more with my LT and just kind of being able to work in a tight kind of deadline and see what we can come up with.
I mean, I personally reflect on my journey at Ivey, and this competition was such a formative part of that journey. It was a real turning point for me where I really understood what consulting was. And fast forward 11 years, I'm now a partner at BCG. I'm the recruiting director for all campus associates, inclusive of Ivey. And I'm one of the 3 judges now on the other side. So when I think about that 30-year partnership, it's really about building connections with the students. It's really about giving students a firsthand experience to try the consulting toolkit within the context of the Ivey program.
It really is a cornerstone event. It's the first real event where the students are able to apply what they've learned in their first 6 weeks at Ivey. They're applying everything they've learned across from all of their classes to try to solve real problems. They're doing it in teams on a deadline. It really has all of the elements. I think it's a great learning experience, and that's one of the reasons it's been such an important part of our program for 30 years.
Each of these teams is competing against their peers. Many peers, many different groups are competing. So they have to start getting good at convincing us the judges, that what they're suggesting is the right thing. It's actually about not just being right, but also convincing others that you're right is incredibly important. So they get a chance to do this during the BCG Case Competition.
Even though we've done this, I personally have done this for over a decade now, I am always impressed by how much work our students can actually get in the limited amount of time that we give them. So we give them typically only 5 hours to address what is typically a complex problem. This year, we're embracing much more as a BCG Case Competition, generative AI as part of the competition, acknowledging that this is the reality that our students are facing. So we've embedded that into the case competition.
Round 1 felt amazing. I was really proud of our group. We all spoke with confidence. It felt really cool to put our ideas together in such a short amount of time and execute extremely well.
Honestly, I think it felt really, really cool to be able to be in that position and show all your enthusiasm for all the ideas that you generated yesterday.
I think presenting here was more like a pitch almost than a class presentation, and I think connecting with your audience is really important, but we only had 2 judges, so you really had to focus on the eye contact and connecting with your audience with 2 people in the room.
I think that our group worked really hard, and we were all really proud of the idea that we came up with. So we kind of turned those nerves into excitement. We were all supporting of one another. We were all proud of the work that we did. So going into round 1, it was all really good and positive vibes, very supportive and really exciting.
The case method, I think, is unique because it plays on something very human. People like stories. It resonates with us. Humans throughout our history have been storytellers. And a case is essentially a story, so it's going to stick with people.
I'm an accounting instructor. I'll tell you, it's so much better to learn with 30 real problems than 30 curated and sanitized textbook problems.
Experiential learning, where we get to actually try things out, an experience somebody has had, we get to put it in our own experience. Having that makes our students, I think, better prepared to go out into the world and face the multitude of issues they're going to face over their careers. I think we prepare them really well with the case method.
First, we really do select cases that are current. They're big issues that face all of us broadly, globally. We're just always impressed with their creativity and insight when tackling these types of issues.
Actually, we were just talking about how shockingly good they get at this. They're so amazing. They work so hard at it, and they do a wonderful job.
And this year in particular, I think what we saw was very high quality.
I was a little less nervous going into round 2 just because I had been in the same situation and environment the day before, and so being confident in what I was saying because we all knew the material, so it was just about coming together as a group and just being confident with ourselves.
I would say that for round 2, there's a lot of things that my team and I are doing differently. For example, during round 1, we spent 2 hours coming up with an idea, which was almost half of the time of the case competition. So for round 2, we definitely set like a 45 to 1 hour time of when we should decide an idea by.
The biggest thing that we're going to be taking into account is the feedback that the judges gave us, is that we need to be a bit more creative with our idea. We're going to be starting the case today. We're going to be going even more outlandish with our idea and hopefully think of what other niche cases that we could think of.
It will be less of a learning curve depending on what the case will be, but all around we're feeling pretty good. I think for round 2, there's a lot of excitement because of how well round 1 did go into it, but I do think that that also kind of comes with it a lot of confidence. Might be a little bit of overconfidence going into it.
It's surreal. I think we didn't expect this, but coming this far, even to semifinals, like full disclosure, we actually had a celebration already yesterday because we didn't think we would make it to semis. So we thought, okay, we finished all that we were required to do. Now we can celebrate. So we celebrated yesterday. So yeah, it just shows you that we didn't expect to be here today, but super proud, and genuinely, I don't think it's sunk in yet.
Going into round 1, we got our case, we figured it out, and we had no idea really whether it was good or not. Like we didn't know. We had no way to judge. So I think we decided, like, as a team, there's no pressure here. Let's just go do our best, have fun, and like give our best presentation. Once we realized that we kind of have strengths here and like we can leverage that, for round 2 we were a little bit more strategic with this, and so we just tried to elevate from round 1.
My favorite parts were the small moments where we're supporting each other, because everyone had moments where they were nervous, everyone had moments where they messed up. We all supported each other through that and believed in each other when one individual didn't believe in themselves. And it was genuinely so incredible to see our team just continuously support each other and build each other up throughout the process. Because I genuinely did not come into we did not come into this thinking we could win. By the end of it, we did. And that goes to show, like, everyone was believing in each other. And it wasn't necessarily that I was believing myself, but everyone believed in each other.